watu wangu. Hii show inaendelea, hii wiki ni noma. Kwanza happy Valentines, najua Valentines itakuwa weekend ka Sunday. But fanya hivi, kuna tunaitaga business showers. Ndakuja kwa biashara yako, just make sure uko na till number mapay bill. Alafu ndaambia mbogi yangu yote ya RNN. Toa simu, dial *126#. Let me know how many bonga points you have. Andika hapo kwa comments. Alafu I'll come visit your business. Ndakuja kwa biashara yako, nilete mbogi. Bora mbogi inaweza rudi bonga points through your biashara, your pay bill, your till number. Tutakuja kusupport. Last week, ama ni hii wiki, niliingia kupata mashaving manze. Afro City Saloon. Wakaninyoa nini buda. Na nikalipa na mabonga zangu tu hapo nikaridim. Ni noma hivyo. Bonga popote. Wakati wowote. Yeah. Nonini say so. So question, tubonge jua Snoop hapa. Mwenye ufuata Snoop sana. Snoop is the one guy who's in the American market. He gets away with stuff. Not because American market, vile umesema major, they don't take things seriously. Sasa zingine wanaona pia Snoop is a fun guy. Yeye uchoma. Hapa Nairobi wewe jaribu kuchoma. Ati mimi leo ati nichome hivi buda.
Nitachoma.
Noma, nitachoma a good one. So as our industry, our audience, our fans, our corporates, have they grown to that type of maturity to understand that hata kama watoi wanaimba kwa theology, saa zingine ni humor. Look at the humor in it. Don't take it too seriously. Why I'm asking you this, I'll take you back to those days. Kabla tufanye Friday.
True.
I did Keroro na kuna line moja Keroro nilipiga. Na sijui kama watu walielewa hiyo line. Because now me, I wish mtu siku moja afanye RNN yangu. So aniambia hapo ulimaanisha nini?
Ulikuwa unamaanisha nini? Si hapo, acha nikuwe sasa niulize hapo what was going on there? What was the issue there with that line?
Trust yangu haiko na bado unaweza sema nami. Sina trust na bado unaweza sema nami. Nilikuwa nimejam because you guys, Ogopa na manini, na kina Prinye mko na endorsement, naona kwa billboard za trust.
Alafu unajua tu mimi jina kubwa.
Nina Wekamu, nina Keroro na manzi wa Nairobi, but everybody overlooked all of that. But wamekama jamaa na artists wengi. Remember trust used to get like 8 artists.
They would do
then they do a tour. Yo, nilikuwa na jam.
Ulikuwa unasema what the hell?
I'm like, so that's why I wrote that line. Trust yangu haiko. Lakini bado unaweza sema na mimi sina trust kwa uchungu to express.
It's interesting,
And that was because of the lyrics were bold back in the day. And probably the guys in the boardrooms thought that jamaa pia tuwezi mtouch atachoma. But are we in that level where now the boardroom can look at our toy now party endorsement? Just
I feel like you know, it's funny because me would look and wonder, right? At that time, if I get Nonini, who's like a crazy guy talking about Keroro, and tell him, you know, talk about the fact that in all this that you present, you're also responsible. I feel that would be very powerful. When I get because you're showing that yes, we're all different kinds of people. There's one who's like, you know, he's loud and what. There's another guy who's child as well. But all these guys, they are responsible. They take their you know, sexual life responsibly. I feel that would be good. But I think that at that time people are worried because they think, wow, you know, this guy presenting this, he'll touch this thing negatively. But social media has helped corporates to really look and say, just because someone appears controversial doesn't mean they don't have a voice.
See, I took on a social.
No, so the corporate did not have a way to check. But now you can find very controversial people still have following. Why do they have following? Because they're giving a perspective that me I may not agree with. That's
or understand
you, or they understand, and I judge it. Me, it's kudanganya. In the last 3-4 years, I've changed my mindset so much because I'm like, I've met people who I thought I'd judge something, but kujua the background.
You understand.
Inanifanya sema, oh, okay. So
chill out.
I realized that I needed to understand more. So I feel like we're not yet there. But I feel like we're getting there. That's where you can find even these guys who are performing this Gengetongo. They still work with corporates. They're touched to some level because the corporate still understands these guys are still connecting with guys.
Na kwa age bracket yao.
There's something there.
But
how do we work with them in a way that can still be positive? Yeah, so that's the part I think corporates are starting to try to understand, but hawajafika vizuri. You get?
Tuondoke huko.
Yeah.
Back to Malales.
Malales tuko hapo na nyinyi.
Inspire.
Wow.
What inspired? Na inspired kuja wapi kwa career yako?
Inspire. I literally wrote it where I shot the video.
When you shot the video?
Where I shot.
Where you shot the video?
I went after.
Okay.
So nilikuwa nimeenda trip na maboys wangu huko near the border of Tanzania. Kilimanjaro. Bro, nikaamka one morning na chill hivi. No, sorry. One evening na chill hivi kwa yani sunset na mountain ilikuwa iko sasa visible na ilikuwa tu ina dominate hapo na inakatupoa. So nilikuwa na joke
Mount
Kilimanjaro. Nilikuwa nasema tu wow, yani in place, yani get so inspired. So nikaanza kusema hiyo line inspire
kutoka kuangalia tu mountain zenye hiyo sunrise nini.
Because I'm a baby.
Yeah.
But I was almost talking about just the feeling. I'm inspired. But nikaeka sasa name to represent. So nikaza baby you inspire me. But in fact the line that was coming was inspire. So hiyo ndio nilishika. That was once I get the chorus now najua tu niko sawa. So nini kwa simu because now sio kama hiyo time nyingine nikiwa niandika deadly ya kuku na simu.
Una simu ya kurekod.
Una keep
na ukisahau hiyo tune umesahau.
Unajua hit imeenda.
Unaisikia kwa akili but
unajaribu kwenda nayo tu umeimba hiyo. So that's I recorded on the phone. Came back home studio nika record chorus, melody na verse. Chorus nika record the words. Verse nika record a melody. So inspire my heart, my body take over my life. Unafanya
hebu nipige verse, nipige tu verse.
You inspire my heart, my body take over my mind and now you captivate my soul. Sasa hiyo ndio unamaanisha yani dim amekukunwa
kupagawa. Hiyo sasa ndio ile kupagawa.
Inspire my heart, my body take over my mind. Paka ndani paka soul. Unajua hiyo ni sasa ni umeanza verse.
Tutauza mohonda.
Unaanza verse, nakwambia the first lines ndio kwangu inakuwa the most important
capture.
You inspire my body, my mind, my soul. Yani umeweka hizo vitu zote umesema zote. I'm inspired by you. Yani hapo ndio sasa na capture. So
sasa hiyo line kupiga kigenge. Kuna ngoma yangu inaitwa Genge Love. Lakini nilipiga remix. There was an original song called Wanawake which I did with Nyota Ndogo. Sasa mimi hiyo mind your body so mimi vile anani inspire. Ni kwake nikimuona ni kama yani ni kama unakula Swahili wale sisi tumezaliwa kali. So nika umewekewa halua. Alafu ukawekewa kuna spaghetti nyingine wa Swahili inakuwa tamu. Sijui kama unajua ushaikula spaghetti inaitwa can I remember the name? Kuna halua tambi inaitwa tambi. Sasa ushakula halua alafu ukakula tambi alafu ukajamaliza yani ukachapanyishwa pilau kaimati yani hiyo tamu yote ndio wewe yani ndio umwambia demi yani nakula halua hapa nakula tambi sijamaliza kapanyishwa pilau kaimati yani hiyo tamu yote ndio wewe ndio your mind
exactly.
Sasa ya kigenge
una kigenge unasema wewe unajua vile tunakulanga hizi vitu. And the funny thing about it is that it's and let me tell you the funny thing about what I learned when Genge came the first time. That people just like to hear stories. They talk about the same thing but from different
perspectives. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing but using different words coming from there. And that's what jazz is people. So they've had, I feel like Ogopa represented South C, South B, like you know that you know Langata.
Even the urban Kenya.
That
urban Kenya.
But then how it was put, anyone even from Kali, even from where could have related to these music, okay, kuna vibes yake, sawa, but it's a story from this side. And then now from Kali, it's a different story. I mean, it's the same kind of story about a chick or about having fun.
But
same thing. But imetumia, So you find a guy is just jazz. Even a guy from Lavi anasema yani anasema hivi in these words. So that's, I think, what makes it interesting.
Noma yetu, we were battling two fronts. So we are trying to battle Ogopa. These guys are singing so nice, they're so commercial. We're from the ghetto. We don't want to sing about the ghetto sayote hiyo hip hop. Tunataka pia tukuonyeshe ghetto pia iko na kara fulani. So kuna hii group ya hip hop side inatuchukia because tumecommercialize hii rap pia. Mmekuwa sellouts. Hii rap mmeifanyika kuwa soft pia sana.
Sellouts mnaharibu.
Alafu sisi tunajaribu kimbizana na nyinyi. So tuko na both sides tunapigana side zote mbili.
But I can imagine that. Alafu you have to reach a point where you just say, I know I am doing this because kuna mtu atakuhold back.
Shauri yenyu.
Exactly, bro.
I want to combine two songs as we go into the last song. And one of them is Karibia and Sunshine, because it's the Valentine's week.
Yes. Wow.
So let me ask, if you have ever thought, like, all your music, like all these women you visualize when you're writing this song, have you ever thought of it being a character? And this character, you started with her, then akakuja Juju. Then it's the same person. Inspired. It's the same person. Sasa unaweza tengeza ka cartoon flani. But when you think, is it the same person?
I mean,
have you ever made a character in your head who dem ndo namuongeleshaga?
You see, for me,
since
I started, that's what I was saying. Since I started singing, I'm gonna get Wahu. Literally, my whole music career, the one woman who amekuwa too consistent hapo ni wife. So of course, when I'm singing, she's there. You know, she's there like as an inspiration because she's my woman. So I'm always singing, thinking, what would she love to hear from me? What do I want to tell her? You get. And then, as I told you, because I'm also a musician, I also think, what can I say that can relate? So I'm not going to sing Wahu Nakupenda because now that's personalized it too much. I give it a general way so that anyone can make
relate
their own.
Okay.
You get But Vilo Mesema is true, like literally. And the good thing about having the same person there is I test with her. So I check with her. Is this something you're feeling? Like, you've been with me so deadly, and I feel deadly now. Okay, so if you're feeling it, then other women will feel
what it. I feel.
And then, Sunshine or Karibia, that was or Sincere. That's just after we got married. You're still feeling it all. The only thing that I try and do is to still maintain what my identity as Nameless. In terms of how I'll play with words, I'll always try and in my own lane and just play around with my own thing. Just look at
vasodilate, perspire. What is that? Is that even a word? But anyway, as we speak about those words, nipigie verse ya Karibia.
Karibia usiogope. Karibia usiogope. Karibia usiogope. Ubaya mimi sina. Usiogope.
Kaleka heshima.
Can I whisper in your... Umesikia
kaleka heshima.
I've been watching you, the way you move your body, inakutamani. So Ivo Basi, I've been checking you. So this one, the concept is basically there's someone who you like, but she's being shy. And you want to approach her.
Unamchekia 18.
Unamchekia
18.
Hapo 18 uko hapo but then unamwambia mimi sina ubaya pale. Kaheshima bado. Sina ubaya. Can I whisper? Si ati kuja manzeni kuambia sijua
Can I whisper?
Buda.
Wewe ni mgenge tu lakini
umekamaflaji hivyo nini buda? Heshima tu. Anataka tu kaheshima. Kana ingia tu box. Juu hizo vitu tunafanya ni the same thing. Hata kama ni wapi ama
the same. Kwe lavi, kwe islando, it's the same.
Tunika ganini. So for me that was the kind of concept. Hiyo tulifanya by then na Kidum. Big up Kidum. Big up Kidum manze alisikia chorus akambia RK. Hebu ambia Nameless hii lazima niweke verse 2. Hata nilikuwa nimeandika 2 verses lakini nikatoa verse 2 alafu akakam through. So Karibia is just that. It's a very, and the funny thing, we even shot a video but we didn't release it. Tulipoteza footage and then the footage.
The song never had a video.
No, it never.
But we shooting.
Funny thing, what do you mean? Shot it the funny thing is, the footage, some of the footage you didn't like. So the guy who was shooting, I think, didn't shoot well. So when I saw it, I was like, shit, like you shot this footage, it looks bad. And then ingine ilipotea. Then I was to repeat a shoot is normally.
Ni noma uchokesha najua.
Paka unasema
hata mtu lose morale ya ngoma.
Have you ever reshot?
Bro, mpaka chini.
Ulireshoot
with Prezo. I shot it, watu wangu wakaiangalia. Mpaka chini, ilikuwa mpaka chini my friend. Ilikuwa ugenge tu.
Ilikuwa
watu wangu wakaniambia boy huwezi release.
Hiwezi.
Shoot video tena.
That was the reason.
Bro, tulichoka. Tulishoot video tena.
Yeah, so anyway,
tukaeka heshima.
Ukaeka heshima kiasi bwana. Heshima iendange. So Caribbean was that kind of a vibe, you know. Can I whisper in your ear? Come closer, come closer. And the funny thing, in performance, haikuwa na video, haikuwa na nini, but it's one of my best performance songs. Yani people, yani once I say Caribbean.
Yeah. So the ladies respond to that.
Yeah, they
that's one of the songs they respond to.
And then the guys like that.
Hata wote mangro pia wako nayo.
Mangro anaingia hapo, wasiogope. Hata mgenge hapo hapo. Usiogope.
Wewe ndio madem alafu ukaituingiza.
Hapo ndio na feel to wasiogope. Yeah, so it's and when you're performing it's so funny because you can see the way people react. There are those ones who are fully wanajifungua tu na hiyo, alafu kuna wagenge hawataki
lakini wanafurahia tu.
Unaona tu manze huyu jamaa anataka kusema come closer. Lakini wazee wameambia usionyeshe hiyo zi. So hold manze. Yeah, so Caribbean was one of those songs. I love doing it live. Live kwanza live sasa tunaifanya different. Tuna change vibe, tuna change flow, even tuna change tempo. In my show, that's the one that now takes it down.
And I noticed your shows were very well choreographed. You change the ngoma pia sound inaweza change kidogo.
Unaweza kuwa na hiyo energy. Because in my head, I calculate and say, at this stage, I was campus student. At this stage, I had just gotten married. At this stage, I had like some years of experience. And because until now, I'm still performing all the songs. So in my show, I know there's a time for high energy, there's a time yani naileta. So Caribbean is one of those songs that like cool down.
Unacheza emotions za audience.
Emotions na leta mtu from in the audience pia napendanga bring someone, you know, because the audience pia nataka feel
part of the show.
Part of the show. So I always make sure there's that song or two. Even the band wanajuanga. This one is now.
Tokeni. Watu's.
Sasa ni
Get Mutu.
Unaenda hivyo, and Caribbean is normally the best for that.
Kali.
So Caribbean is a song that I surprisingly hold.
Deadly. Tunamalizia ya Renen. You have a new project out.
Yes, man.
Kali Sara, that's the reason sema hata ukiwa hii wiki. So I will push it.
Yeah, straight up.
Kabla tuingie project. Bro. You're an architect, right?
Yep.
Unachoraga.
Mimi vibaya.
Hebu nichore kambanyo tu. Kambanyo. Kambanyo, kakeja tu, nichore tu. Kambanyo tu. Na no John ya kitambo, Mbogi Genjo alikwambia mboka yako si ni architect. Si mboka yako ni architect, hebu nichore mbanyo tu.
Unataka 2 bed, 1 bed nini?
Nipigie 2 bedroom na SQ.
2 bedroom na SQ. Okay. Hii ni concept, simple. Unaweza kuja karibu. Akipiga live. Sikiza.
Kuja karibu akipiga live because hatutapiga hii tena take two. Akichora amechora.
Amechora So mimi nataka kwanza I want to show you some principles juu naonanga watu wengine wana hii tacheza tu na principles. So when you're building a house, there's a thing called privacy gradient.
Okay.
And transition. So you have to remember this is how someone is coming in.
Okay.
Transiting from out to in. Have a space that you transit.
Okay. Veranda.
Somewhere that you can transit. Okay. And then you have now, this is now the most public. So the privacy gradient inaenda hivi.
Okay.
So this should be now your lounge. Kama kuna kitchen or even open plan kitchen, sikwe hii side.
Okay, they have to be that side.
Like once, so that you go, the gradient goes, then you get more private. Then look for something that you can have in between here. And and then you have the more private part here.
Okay. And depending malijua iko.
Those ones now that's a different part. This one I'm just talking about the private gradient.
Okay.
But now that one becomes now tukisema nikikuja kwa site nasema where does the sunset rise? Is it a hot place? So nikiona ni hot place tutafanya in a way that sun inakulika ndani most of the day. If it's a cold place. If it's a hot place, to put it in a way that less heat comes. And then hapa now is where the bedrooms will be farthest, and probably in between here you have if you're trying to share, they are sharing the bathrooms and all that, the wet spaces. You try to put them, it's a core that you try to put together so that drainage inakuwa in the same place. So that if this guy wakes up and wants to shower, anafanya hizo vitu in the private side, before he comes now to the public more side. Mistake ni uona kwa hii Nairobi yetu saa zingine buda
hii
Kanairo unakuta hii privacy gradient imechanganishwa so buda
ni msapere
atajua anasema architect nalipa kwa nini mimi naweza chora nyumba kwa nini anachora vitu zake. So unakuta mtu ako hapa privacy lakini anataka kuoga lakini mtu amedesign ameweka bathroom yake side ya public. So unakuta mtu lazima apite watu kuoga kupiga shower katawe ndio apite. There are places I've gone and find a whole development.
Wow.
They've made such a stupid mistake. So the person has to come here and shower and guys are here.
Hata wezi kuwa na colorless chini ya maji kapite mbele.
Lazima apite watu kushower. Aende akishower tu watu
wachoma.
Watu wamechoma. So vitu kama hizo, some small things like that you see that someone didn't think about, and now a whole apartment block has been designed. I remember one I'd gone to see the time at your place you were looking at buying and stuff. Nilikwenda nimeenda place nyingine hapa Mombasa Road. Yani nilienda hivi sumi kwa maana architect I see the problems.
Unaweza mistakes can pick them up.
Yani nikaingia hivi nikaona hiyo that was one of the problems. Because I asked, where's the bedroom? Here. Where's the shower? For the bedroom? Here. Sasa nikamuuliza wewe uone kama ni shida.
Alafu
naona ni poa, naona ni chawa poa. Sasa nikamuuliza sasa let's imagine now you're living here. Sasa unamweka sasa in space ya kuishi. So uko hapo umeamka a bit late. Kuna nini hapa umekuja na boyfriend wako hapo hapo anataka kuoga. Ama anataka kwenda choo. Atendaje? Yani niliona tu huo dem
amerealize the mistake.
Tunauza nini hapa? Alafu nikamuuliza nyumba zote ziko hivyo, akaniambia ndio. Nikasema man, why do you guys do such things? Yani those are the past things, but they're the things you are saying as well in terms of now, where is the sun, where is the wind, where is the water. That so when you're looking for an architect after mtu ambaye, those are the things that will help you not build, because it costs a lot.
Na wafike bei. Kuna shortcuts.
It costs a lot. So it will be cheaper for you to get someone who knows what they're doing.
Because you'll never redo things. You just like vunje tena tuanze tena.
Bring this and all that. And the house is for life, man. It's for 50 years worth. So anyway, so
bigger Mathenge, no sana.
A privacy gradient. Uulize architect privacy gradient nakaja hapa.
Privacy gradient. I've learned a new word. Privacy gradient. As we finish this Saturday. Biggest song that has come out this week. Na hii wiki ya Valentine's Buddha. Na ningekwambia kuja umevaa red.
I know man. Ndio nakwambia umeniseti. Hiyo umeniseti man. Red na black. Alafu pia tu red. Unataka alafu gold. Gold hapo juu. Unajua ni red black alafu gold inakwambia kubaliza. Then you tell me coincidence umeweka gold black na red. Ni coincidence. Buda alafu kwele red. Manze Rhymes Na Nonini mnakuanga mna push brand nyinyi. Anyway,
there's a rhythm that is out. What's the name of the song?
So the song is called This Love.
This Love.
Bila ilianza it's a very
brand
interesting.
Brand new 2021.
Ilianza interestingly some time back when I was writing. So the way I do it, there are times na feel niko highly inspired naandika vitu mob at the same time. And after there are times I don't write. So at this time, there's a time I was writing a lot of music. So this was one of the ones I wrote. Like nilikuwa tu nasikiza mabeats naandika choruses na verse kidogo, but mainly choruses. So nikiandika wife akasikia beat. Akaniambia.
Na alipiga beat?
So hii beat imetengenezwa na
Sedo, okay.
But hiyo nilikuwa naandika nayo, ilikuwa tu reading nyingine kutoka.
It was just okay.
Yeah, so naandika wife akaniambia nimependa hiyo beat. Akaniambia naweza andika. Na wife unajua urukia mabeats zingine alafu anazimaliza kibao wow style. So akaniambia nataka ku write. Hakuwa amesikia what I'd written.
Okay.
But mimi nilikuwa na write about beef. From the highs and the lows, the arguments, lonely nights and the shutting doors. This love is making me wise. Meaning yani hizi fights to the half, hizi dramas zinanichanyua, zinani make wiser. Yani the more I'm going through this drama, I'm getting wiser in life.
Yeah.
So mimi niko naandika hivyo, niko naandika juu ya beef. Yeye aliposikia hiyo beat akaandika total
unrelated by the set, amesikiza hivi akasema acha andike yake.
Yani amefeel too happy love. Happy yani andika.
Then kidding me.
Yeah, like she was
script umekaa chini, mimi naandika hii love, wewe andika hii love.
No, aliandika yani nikakaa hivi nikasema wow, yani the same beat me inspire.
Different feelings, different concepts, different themes.
Where you were at that point.
Yeah.
So her, she was, I guess, in a point that she was just in a happy space. Me at that time, I was just in a space of Manzei drama. I think there's a time even for me, I think when I was writing, maybe we're having drama, maybe we're having drama in that.